Reality did not heal after the battle. It scarred. Across Earth, the sky carried faint fractures like invisible lightning frozen in place. Sensors called them spatial shear marks. He stood in the plumber vanguard chamber, holograms spinning around him, each projection showing a different version of the same truth. Small pieces of existence were slipping. Kai paced behind him. "You stopped the construct. That should have stabilized things." Ben didn't turn. It wasn't an attacker, it was a probe. On the central display, footage replayed. The black geometric entity folding inward just before Ben shattered its core. But right before destruction, a signal burst outward, vanishing into higher dimensional noise. "It marked us," Ben continued. "Specifically, it marked me." The Omnitrix pulsed softly, almost nervously. Since the fight, it had gone quiet. No advisory flashes, like a predator holding its breath. His eyes carried something heavier than exhaustion. They carried certainty. Judgment. Before she could respond, alarms screamed through the chamber. The air in front of them collapsed inward, forming a doorway that did not glow or shimmer, like a hole cut out of meaning itself. Something stepped through. He looked like Ben, older, thinner. His Omnitrix was cracked down the center, its green replaced with a sickly white glow. His eyes were hollow but focused. The other Ben smirked faintly, still the optimist. Silence fell like a dropped anvil. "You're me," Ben said. "I was," the intruder replied. Before the break finished, the word hit harder than any attack. "The Omniverse isn't collapsing," the other Ben continued. "It's pruning. Every timeline that produces instability is being removed. Slowly. Cleanly." Kai snapped her gaze between them. "Removed how?" The broken Ben's smile vanished. The Omnitrix on Prime Ben's wrist flared, reacting violently to its damaged counterpart. "You failed," Prime Ben said quietly. With a gesture, he projected visions into the chamber. Worlds blinking out, civilizations frozen mid-existence, then gone, heroes vanishing mid-battle as if they'd never been born. "All because of us," the broken Ben said. "Because Ben Tennyson exists too often, saves too much, changes outcomes that were never meant to change." Ben clenched his fists. "So you decided to help them?" "I decided to survive," the other Ben replied. "They call themselves the Continuum Court. And you, Prime Anchor, are the largest anomaly they've ever catalogued. Then why warn me?" The other Ben's expression hardened. "Because they're coming for Earth next. And this time they won't send a probe." The portal behind him began destabilizing. "Wait," Kai said. "If you know so much, help us stop them." The broken Ben shook his head. "I already tried. Every version of us that fights them loses." He paused, eyes locking with Prime Ben's. Green light flooded the chamber as dozens of alien silhouettes flashed across the watch face. "Locked forms," Ben staggered, grabbing his wrist. "What are you doing?" The other Ben smiled sadly as his body began dissolving into white static. "Giving you a choice I never had." With that, he vanished. The alarms ceased. The chamber lights dimmed. Ben stood frozen, heart pounding, Omnitrix still burning hot against his skin. Kai broke the silence. "Ben, what did he mean by except one?" Ben looked down at the watch. A new symbol burned into its core, unlike any alien insignia he'd ever seen. "I think," Ben said slowly, "the Omnitrix just showed me a future where I don't win by fighting." Outside, one of the fractures in the sky widened. Somewhere beyond time, the Continuum Court took notice. The Prime Anchor had been warned.